So here it is on a lovely summer Sunday morning. Gentle breeze is blowing. Birds chirping in the background. I hear the sounds of children playing with their parents. It's a wonderful morning. It's been a little bit challenging for me this week. I buried my youngest brother, totally unexpected. And as I go through the emotions of grief, sorrow, missing him, I am comforted by the knowledge that he is with God. His spirit has been reunited with the Father. And I know this because I understand grace. I know that because of the grace that was given as a free gift, nothing that could be earned, completely free gift. Humanity was rescued all at once on the cross. The finished work of the cross. What God the Father did through His Son, Jesus, the Anointed One, Jesus Christ, on the cross. God set Himself right with everything in the world. Everything in the world at once. Was put back like it was supposed to have been. Like it was in the garden. Being part of humanity today is realizing that God is at peace with humanity. There's nothing but love. No anger, no punishment. It's a beautiful thing to know that the only thing that matters was the faith of God, what God said. And it was powerful enough to be recorded 4 different times when Jesus said, "It is finished." And it was told from the perspective of 4 different authors. It is finished. Finished. Complete. Not a little bit left for you to do or for me or anybody else. It's complete. Grace is complete. Rest in the knowledge that when your old earthly body lays down for the last time, your spirit is going to be reunited with the Father. You're going home. Everyone is going home. Every human being born on this planet, past, present, future, is going home to the Father. The Spirit returns to the one who gave it. It's that simple. Don't fall into the trap, the worldly mindset of thinking that there's some hidden sin or sinful activity or anything that would prevent that. Because there is no sin. The identity of humanity was restored on the cross. Earth as we know it is sin-free and has been since Jesus was on the cross. The restoration that took place was the identity of humanity returned. God reconciled himself to humanity. The relationship has been restored completely, fully. The identity restored. I mean, that's only what the word sin means anyway, is to miss the mark or loss of identity. The identity of the human race was restored. So therefore, we live in a sin-free existence. Our existence is beautiful and peaceful. Glorious. We live in a glorious time. These are the days that the prophets of old longed for. They knew they were coming. They knew it. They also knew they wouldn't partake in it. They knew what was coming. And these are the days that we live in. So even though I miss my brother terribly, and I feel like a piece of my physical body has been cut off and severed, I still rejoice in the finished works of the cross, because that's my identity. That's who I am. I am Christ in the earth. Just because I miss my brother, it does not change my identity, who I am, and what I think or believe really doesn't matter anyway. The only thing that matters is the thoughts of God, his belief, and his faith. My dog barking. Just hanging out in the park, soaking up Jesus, experiencing the love of God. It's a fantastic thing, just to be wrapped up and consumed by love, to be at peace, to be at harmony. That God's plan is us living our life. There's not a plan for our life. Our life is the plan. And I'm so thankful that I understand this. And I hope anyone who sees this eventually comes to that understanding, that living your life is the plan. Each one of us has unique talents, giftings, abilities, things we're good at, things we're not so good at. But just living your life knowing who you are in Christ. Matter of fact, you're so hidden in Christ that when God looks down at you, he only sees himself looking back. God's happy. God is so happy with everything he's done, everything he's created. God is in his Sabbath, which is not the day of the week. It is a state of being. He entered into the Sabbath so he could sit down and admire all that he created. It's a permanent state of being. God is on Sabbath. And Jesus, sitting right beside him, right there at the right hand of him, he's sitting down because creation is finished, the work of Christ is finished. It's a done deal. Just kick back and enjoy what was done on the behalf of humanity, which includes me and you and everybody else. It's a done deal. It's not a matter of getting saved or getting right, but realizing that you have been rescued. It was done on your behalf. It was done for you. It was done for all of humanity at once. It's just, for so many, too good to believe. Because we've grown up being taught that if it just sounds too good to be true, then it's probably not true. But in this case, with the grace and the good news of the gospel, well, that's why it was called the good news. It's great news. Everything done on your behalf. You didn't have to put forth any effort. You didn't even have to think about it. It's not your belief, not your faith. It's the faith of God. Humanity has been rescued. Understand? It's just that simple. We're free. Not because anything we did, not because something we believed or worked real hard on or contributed to. No contribution, no effort on our part. It was all done for us. 100%. We are free off the hook. Matter of fact, God's opinion of us is we are completely righteous. We are holy. Nothing broken. Nothing missing. Completely righteous. Completely acceptable as we are, where we are. That's what's so awesome. Get your mind wrapped around that. No contribution on our part. All right, that's my thoughts for right now. Everybody have a lovely day. It is such a lovely day. Love you all. Till next time. Bye now.